Hello guys, this is Ian and Oliver from 663A. We got Alec behind the camera from 663E. Say what's up, Alec.
What up?
Alright, this is our robot explanation for our state robot this year.
So this is our drive base. It has six 600 RPM motors, 4 on the bottom, 2 back here behind this piece of poly ABS. It's a 3 to 5 gear ratio. Calculate the math, it's 360 RPM on 3.25 inch Omni wheels. And then we have these simple wings. It's just a small piston connected to this joint. It's box screwed down to this bar. Is not all the way through because we didn't have long enough screws. It's just rubber banded back, so if you let it go, it just comes back. And then we have the intake. If you look over here, it's a 5.5 watt motor. It goes from 2 to 1, so it's fast. I don't know the gear ratio. It takes intakes pretty well, and then outtakes pretty well. And then we go to the lift. We have 4 pistons. We have 2 large pistons on each side, and then we have 2 medium pistons in the middle. This creates a downforce on the lift so we can hang.
And we have this kicker right here, which is run by 2 motors, a 5.5 watt motor and a 200 RPM 11 watt motor. And it's got a 1 to 5 gear ratio with a double slip gear. And underneath, holding it up right now, we have a ratchet, which is connected to at least 60,000 rubber bands. And we have 2 sensors on this kicker. We have the optical sensor, which will sense the green tri-ball. Don't do it yet. And we have the potentiometer, which senses the angle in which this part is at, so that whenever it is not sensing, well, whenever it senses a tri-ball, it will activate the motors and keep it going until it gets back to this point that it's at right now. Demonstrate it. And you can pretty much do whatever, whenever. Sometimes the ratchet loosens. But again, with that optical sensor, we also have an auton selector, which you just press a certain number of times to get a different auton. You can do the far auton by not pressing it, close auton by pressing it once, and skills auton by pressing it 3 times. That helps so we can have all of our drive code in one spot. And we have an elevation, which is a passive A tier. If we can get it up. It has a passive A tier. Okay. It's got a passive A tier, and you can elevate it to a B tier, or just about a B tier if we can get it lined up correctly sometimes. But yeah. So yeah, that's our robot. Okay. Oh, the motors are overheating. It's not set up correctly. Okay, undo the ratchet. Take the ratchet off. Oh wait, it's not gonna want you to do that. Dude, I already did the introduction.